Love watching that stuff, man. It's so much fun to watch. Okay, first half's done. They come out. Listen, I think the thing was Aaron Jones got 5 carries in the first series, and then he didn't get another carry for the rest of the half. And everyone's going like, I think everybody and every fan, everybody who knows anything about football is going, I think we give it to our best player again. What does that sound like, guys? So, anyways, they come out in the second half, and that's exactly what they do. Now, I could run through this lane. This is such a good job by David Bakhtiari and Elgton Jenkins of creating space. Look at that push. Okay. Backside B, gets up. Bakhtiari drives the guy back to the 9 yard past the line of scrimmage, 9 yards past the line of scrimmage. Excellent job. Excellent effort. We got young man at the point of attack against Ngakoue. Now, Ngakoue is only like 255, 260. Okay. So this is a matchup that we're going, if you can just do this, like, because all the other stuff you're going to be, I'm talking about Musgrave now and Tucker Kraft, but Musgrave, I mean, you just got all the other stuff you're going to be able to do in the passing game. How much, all the different ways we can utilize you. If you can just put your hand in the ground every once in a while and be at the point of attack, so we don't have to run split flow, so we don't have to run all this to keep pat, blah, 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 blah. We could just run an offense. This is awesome because now you've got that extra fullback in on this key third down play or second down play. We get the third down on the quarterback sneak. But that's all we need from him. We don't need him to dominate. We don't need him to be Mercedes Lewis. We need him to be comparable. Now, talking about the fullback. What the fullback gives you, and this is why teams are going back to it, because you still have this, you have what looks like a 7-man, maybe even call it an 8-man box with a safety coming down. But the way that they're set up, play side, if we're doing a play side lead to the left with a tight end, then you're going to essentially have a fullback just to clean up. So if the tight end doesn't have a great block, if the tackle and the guard somehow let that guy get outside, like he's got a free hole to run through, and the tackle Bakhtiari is working up to Edmonds anyways. So really, you're just going to get 2 hands on Edmonds, right? You're guaranteeing yards. It's a great play, well designed, well executed. Got 2nd and 3. Key pass. This is probably the play of the day, honestly, from an offensive standpoint. Lyman do a great job of getting out there, getting in the way. Great call. That was a U Bacon, by the way. Let's look at I think Rasheed Walker's in here. Go back. There he is. There's the big man. We got Rasheed Walker hipped off like a tight end. So we're bringing in the U71 Bacon package. Slightly more athletic than Bacon. Not nearly as handsome. Gets all the way down there. Up. So this actually should have been a touchdown for AJ. They fire their corner. So we got Elgton Jenkins pulling. He wants to pull up and lead either on the safety or the outside backer. He sees this guy late and I just need to get in the way. And what he does here is he doesn't block anybody, but he saves this play. This is a really, really good play by Jenkins, even though you look at it and go, he didn't block anybody. He made sure that this play was not made in the backfield. Excellent job. So DeGuara just leads up and Dillon almost gets in. 2 plays later, I think Aaron Jones pops one in here from a yard out. We actually don't even block the defensive or the safety here. But anyways, okay. Another play of the game, maybe a bigger one in the terms of developing Jordan Love. So we have a trips right. You got a single receiver out to the left, but you have the back, Aaron Jones, outside the left, on the left tackle lined up. So it's a 3-by-2. You're going man coverage. We talked about it before. Chicago's going to like to play single safety high, especially in short situations. They'll play man. They'll play man and match. Tremaine Edmonds is sitting here going, okay, what do we run in short yardage situations out of trips? Well, they're going to run 2 up, 1 underneath, right? So they're going to run the quick slant on the outside, and they're going to run some sort of combination of outside or vertical routes on the inside, or they might run a triple slants. So he's looking over there anyways. He sees the slant and breaks on it. And we just run the Texas route on the backside. The Texas is just, you're faking like you go out, come back in. Will Henderson, Amon Green, these guys made this play famous. Dorsey Levens made this play famous 20 years ago. And it's Katie, it's, out the gate. And you're not going to catch this kid. He's just a special guy. Pulls up, got a little spider bite there on the hamstring, but so it goes up. Here we go, all effort team. I mean, I'm pointing this out because, it's such a privilege to play in the National Football League. It's such an honor to play in the National Football League. And some people think that it's their right or rite of passage. I'm not sure. But if you're a receiver and this is what you're putting on tape over and over again, I mean, you got to have some kind of talent. And by the way, Darnell Savage, again, making a play. Maybe this guy's afraid of him. I don't know. Darnell Savage making plays, running right through that. Could have been blocked by Claypool. This guy's just an elusive cat, but really, we get a sack and a half from Wyatt and a half sack from Kenny Clark. So one of the splits is right here, and they both get, I don't know how they call this, a half a fumble each, but phenomenal job. Pressured all day, really. Just talking about Justin Fields. Quay, be physical, man. This is what we're talking about. This is what we need. Just be physical. Right here. Use your hands. This is your receiving contact. You want to instigate contact. You want to attack the attacker. Rudy Ford gets absolutely blown up here, but props to Rudy Ford, man. Like everybody gets lit up every once in a while. Dude, he got lit up by this young kid and then made this play. Still made the damn play. Look at that. Still made the damn play. Rudy Ford's tough. Okay. I miss the old days. Now, this is Jay Alexander, and I think this is our guy Claypool. And if this was 20 years ago, Claypool's not walking off the field. And I missed it a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you. Jared he gets a good look at him, no doubt. No doubt. But I just miss the old days. I think the last one I got here is the pick. Quay reads it all the way, reading the eyes. Look at 23 here. 23. First of all, does Quay, as you watch this, and it's easy to talk about when you stop everything. But does Quay even know the guy's right there? He doesn't look like he's looking at him. And then at the last minute, he goes, I better tuck this thing under. Bounces off like a pinball. Runs through. And then the big fella here hits him pretty good, actually, Darnell Wright. But look, great win for the Pack. And you can just see there feels like there's something a little bit different about the defense. And I'm going to say that, one, I think that Rashawn Gary being back just gives everybody more confidence. Two, I think that Darnell Savage really set a tone yesterday. And I hope he can continue to build on that. Because I just think we've talked about alley tackling. We've talked about the extra yards that teams have gotten over the last couple of years because of missed tackles, poor tackling. And yesterday was just, it wasn't perfect, but it was really, really good. But the physical tone that you said is so important.